Hey YouTube, Jim here, Little Shop on the Prairie. I'm going to try something totally new. I'm going to try to do an interactive video with all you guys. So I contacted ShopSmth, got their permission to do what we're going to do together, and they said it would be fine. So in the comments, there will be a link. Hopefully it'll be clickable and you'll be able to download a PDF file. That PDF file is what we're all going to work off of. And I'm going to kind of rely on a lot of you that decide that you want to do this to give us all time to make sure that we've got everything that we need. Because we're going to build a project together is my goal. It'll be a fun project. It's not going to be a functional project in the sense of building something I need. It'll be a fun project. And let's see, do I have the old one laying around? I didn't prepare myself really good, but if you look up there on the shelf, let's see, you may have seen this in the past. That's what we're going to build. So I'm going to give you a link to the PDF file that somebody uploaded out there on the internet, not me, and it has everything that we're going to need in order to build it. You're going to need a printer to increase the size to make your pattern that you're going to use. That's how I did mine. I exploded the PDF file for each piece so that I could make a real size pattern to cut off of. We'll need the bandsaw. If you've got a bandsaw, this is great. May be able to do it with a scroll saw or a jigsaw, and even a handheld jigsaw if you don't have all of these parts for your ShopSmith. Please leave me comments. When I publish this will be part one. I'm going to publish the link. Maybe I'll make another video really quick, show a close-up, or I'll do it right now. What this thing actually is. It's not hard. Okay. Here we go. So, not hard to make. Okay, this guy is movable. This guy slides. This part went up and down. Okay, so this is what we're going to build. We got a couple choices. I don't want it to be expensive, but you pick your kind of wood. I think I did that one in white wood, and I used oak dowels. We'll probably just buy the dowels. They're 1-inch dowels. And then I've been looking out at the big box store, and pine seems to be a fairly decent price for wood nowadays, for dimensioned wood. So pine or white wood is what I'm thinking I'm going to use. You make your choice on what you want. The softer wood makes it easier to work with. So, let me know on comments. I'm going to go off of comments whether or not we can do this. And this project will most likely take a long time to complete because I want to try to do this interactive with everybody so we can watch and talk about what we're doing. Whole different platform, but it's kind of like what I'd like to do, just to see, if this is the type of channel we may want to go to. I don't know yet. My projects, have been fun, but they're not. It's not as exciting because you can't do it. So hopefully now you'll be able to join in. So thanks for watching. Please leave me comments if you want me to continue this, and I'll be doing other projects in between on this. So, you know, it will take a while, but you'll already have the plans. You don't have to wait for me to make a video as I'm doing it. You can just build it yourself, you know. So thanks again. Hi, YouTube. Well, here it is. A little better shot of it. You know, the everything when we build this thing, everything is movable. This thing sat around so long, I never really finished it. I don't remember what happened. It looks like I used pine. It might even be whitewood. It's kind of a yellow color though, so I'm thinking it's more pine. So that's what we're going to go for. What I've never been good at, and that is doing the calculations of parts to cut out on a piece of wood, cut lists, that's what it's called. I've never been good at that. And I'm not really ever worried about it because I usually buy rough sawn lumber. So if any of you guys that are watching this part, I'm looking for input on whether we're going to do this or not. And if so, if any of you guys are good at cut lists, if you could put it into your comments, into the comments on this video, on what you suggest based off of the bill of materials, because when you download the file, there is a bill of materials on there that shows you all the parts that we cut out and their sizes, the rough size. So it is possible to figure out which boards to buy. As like this one here, the headstock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. They're all the same cut. And from what I can see here is what I did is I glued all 6 together and cut them out on the bandsaw all at once. Because I think, let's look really quick. Sorry about my back, but yeah, see that's at 4.5 inches wide right there. So it'll fit underneath the bandsaw. And judging by the marks, I never sanded this or, you know, never really finished it up, but judging by that, that's what I did. And most likely, from putting these holes in, I just used the paper pattern that I made. And the way I made the paper pattern was I took it onto the printer and I just kept on enlarging it until I got it to, using a tape measure after it printed out, to get it to what it should be here. Now, if you guys are good at computer stuff and you want to do that for people who are watching and make full-size patterns, I'm not sure if you can put them up on the comments, if you can attach them onto the comments or not, but that would be cool as a joint effort. So I'm not going to ramble on too much more because you know I can, but I'm now at this point, this will be the first part. Who knows how many it's going to take? I won't move on until a majority, if you guys all decide you want to, and I know about how many of you really are watching. Then as we move on, I'll wait for you guys to say, okay, I'm ready, and we'll move on to the next, you know, and then I'll show, maybe I'll be cutting out parts, so you watch me cut them out and make my mistakes, so that when you get ready to do it, you won't have those same mistakes. We'll see. I don't know how to do this yet, you know, but if this works out right, I want to do this a lot, you know, and I'm pretty sure by contacting the owners, I can get away, you know, get out of any copyright infringements, and we can do all kinds of projects if you like it. I don't know. We're going to find out, right? It's an experiment. So But yeah, all this used little wooden dowels all over the place to use as hinges to make it actually move, you know, because it could. I've got this one in here that locks it down, so you can't, you know, to do that. So it's a lot of work, but it's fun. And if you've got a ShopSmith, you know, hey, having this somewhere in the back of your shop somewhere. So I hope you guys will like it. And if you don't, that's no big deal. I don't mind, you know, but it's an opportunity to do something that we could all try together. Thank you for watching. I'm Jim with Little Shop on the Prairie, and I'll wait and see what your responses are. And in the meantime, I'll be finishing up on my daughter's cabinet door